Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house? That sounds shady. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane, 18, with him a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe, 16, and she and her cousins aren't close but get along fine. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into her room and take everything they can get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and this is typical teenage girls' behavior. Ew. I completely disagreed, as he should. That's wild. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls, Sloane, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. I would have flipped out. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife, she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found she was moving valuable belongings out of the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset, because they couldn't steal or break this other girl's stuff. Like, excuse me? How are you upset? That's not even your house. Sammy asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said, my daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Especially when they're not even like sisters. Like, even then, don't touch somebody's stuff that's not yours. That's really not okay. And them just, oh, girls will be girls. No, they won't. No, they won't. He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place. And suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. I would have immediately kicked them out of my house. What do you mean? Fix the defect in your children being thieves and not respecting people's boundaries or personal space. How dare you? Oh, I would have flipped out. I told him this is between me and my wife. Oh wait, lies. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. Ooh, I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters. Then demanded I removed it, but I said the lock does not get removed until her brother and his daughters are out of the house, rightfully so. He's the only one sticking up for Zoe, the only person. She got mad I was implying we'd kick them out and said her family will hate me for this, so I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which is something her own family refused to do, so she should start with the shaming, blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces/granddaughters in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is much upset over this. Your wife sounds like not a good person, is the best way I can say that. Because why is she not sticking up for her own daughter? Why is she more concerned about her nieces and her brother's feelings in her own house? To the point where your daughter was like moving things out of her own house so that she doesn't get robbed or the things don't get ruined. How is that not your main priority in this situation? Like, excuse me? OP commented, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but my wife has been acting like a hypocrite lately, especially regarding privacy issues. She considers privacy something very important, but still thought that Zoe did not have the right to get a lock, even if we leave her cousins out of this matter. My wife is not agreeing with the whole concept of getting a lock for Zoe. I explained to her what's been happening, even told her that Zoe has been moving some of her valuable belongings into a friend's house to keep them safe. Do I blame her? Absolutely not. But my wife still thought Zoe was wrong to do that. Now her cousins are upset, and they and Sammy are using the silent treatment, among other things like eating without us or not sitting with us, as a guilt tactic. Even though it's not affecting me, it's making Zoe feel like she did something wrong by having a lock for her room. These people are so wildly entitled. Like, your sister and brother-in-law are letting you stay in their house, presumably for free, because of something that happened in your life. And then your daughters are deeply, deeply, deeply disrespecting their daughter and her belongings and privacy and just boundaries. Like, she's made it so clear not to touch her stuff, and they're still doing it. And then when a solution is made, they get upset about it. Why would they be upset about a lock on a door that's not theirs, to a room that is not theirs, unless they are pissed off that they can no longer continue to do the thing that they're told not to do? And then the Sammy just, oh, this is just something that girls do. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. And if it is, it should be corrected. This is wild. What do you guys think? Do you think that Sammy is wrong? Do you think that the dad is wrong? Do you think that Zoe should just share her stuff? Do you think that Olivia and Sloan are entitled little brats? Because I do. Let me know what you think.